Hey everybody, how's it going? So, while we're waiting for more updates of this incident that happened in Minneapolis, which turns out they have been identified to be trans. So, we're going to be waiting on a name and waiting on all that ID and stuff. We're going to be going over this Maya Summers, young Queen of Scots, I guess is how they're going to be portraying her. This is unbelievable, okay? A 14-year-old Scottish girl has become a viral icon after her arrest for brandishing weapons to fend off alleged migrant attackers, reigniting debate over Europe's failure to safeguard its children. A 14-year-old has to carry a knife around to feel safe. Okay. Now, this is just unbelievable. She's defending her sister. Apparently, there are witnesses to show that this incident kind of took place, but let's go ahead and go through it. Maya Summers is just 14 years old, but her name is already echoing far beyond Dundee. Dubbed the Queen of Scots online, the teenager went viral after reports surfaced that she had confronted alleged migrant attackers with a blade and an axe. What began as a frightening local incident quickly spiraled into an international debate about migrant crime, state failures, and the courage of young women forced to defend themselves in the absence of authority. Far from being dismissed as a juvenile delinquent, Summers has been hailed by many online as a heroine, a symbol of a generation left to fend for itself while Europe's institutions look away. So, the incident in Dundee, let's get to this. On Saturday evening in Dundee, St. Anne Lane, police were called after reports of a girl wielding a bladed weapon. According to witnesses, the confrontation involved migrants who had allegedly been harassing her, with one reportedly recording the encounter. One moron on X kept trying to tell me that the guy was white. I don't care about what the guy's skin color was, and this guy kept trying to imply racism towards it. And it's like, I don't care at all what this guy looks like. If he's a migrant, and he's going after kids, and you're defending that, you are, you need to be probably locked up. Absolutely insane. But hey, let's hear his voice. Let's see how Scottish he sounds here.
Yes, you have a knife.
You don't. Hey, I'm fucking 12 feet. You're fucking batting kids.
Why are you fucking with us?
These are fucking kid bashers.
Show the knife. Show the knife. Show the knife.
Yeah, that's absolutely just sounds like a Scottish guy right there. Show the knife. Show the knife. Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely not from the Middle East at all, guys.
Away from her.
Show the knife. Show the knife.
Don't touch her.
That's it. That's it. Show the knife.
Don't touch my little sister.
Show the knife. That's it.
Don't fucking touch my little sister.
Don't touch my little sister. She's yelling at him to stop touching her little sister. What are these grown men doing? Walking up to underage girls. Filming them. Harassing them. They could walk right off. What are they doing? Like, seriously. Oh, okay, they're doing something. Oh, I'm gonna film these girls doing something illegal that does not harm us. They have thing in hand. Really? This is what these people have to do? This is what they do with their day? Go get a job, you freaking bum.
Fucking 12. Wait until I fucking catch you, mate. She's fucking 12 and you just battered me, mate. Wait until I fucking catch you, mate.
Yeah, show the knife.
What a creep.
What you're doing to me, don't touch her. You don't dare.
What an absolute creep. Absolute creep. You know what? Anyway. Yet instead of condemnation, Summers' arrest ignited fury online. Okay? She was arrested. Not the creepy, overage, child-touching guy here. No, he wasn't arrested. The girl defending herself was arrested. Critics argued that a child should never have to resort to carrying weapons to feel safe. In modern Britain, however, pepper spray and even basic self-defense tools are illegal, leaving vulnerable young women with no legal means of protection. Why is this stuff illegal? Why? Absolutely insane. It's not illegal here in the United States for a woman to defend herself. It's not illegal for them to carry a weapon. It's not illegal for them to carry pepper spray. Europe wants, and I don't care what anybody says, Europe wants this to happen to little girls. That's the only reason why they would take away their means of protection. It's the only reason why they would bring in migrant men and not arrest them when they're harassing the girls. They arrest the girls for not submitting to these migrant men. That's what's going on. There is no way a leftist could argue against it otherwise. They arrest the girls who, and you know, this is the same leftists that are like, hashtag believe all women. Oh, okay. Unless, you know, it's strange conservative men that are in Europe. Strange conservative men are allowed to do this to women, and the left are like, yes, we want this to happen. But if you're a moderate, then it's believe all women. Well, we believe that women, when women say that a moderate, normal person committed a crime or committed a RAPE, they're automatically guilty. But if it's an extremist, right-wing Muslim, totally fine. Totally fine. Leftists love it. They absolutely love it. They embrace it. I do not understand their logic with this at all. I genuinely don't. Europe's protection failure, a brutal reality. The episode has come to symbolize what many call a systemic failure across Europe. The inability or unwillingness of authorities to shield their own citizens, particularly young girls, from migrant crime. The outrage echoes beyond Scotland, with commentators framing the event as a glaring sign of Europe's broken system. Our societies have failed them, but same thing. One viral comment read, while others blasted the European establishment for being more concerned with policing racism than tackling the root causes of assault threats. That's just crazy, you know? Don't know her name, but she's here nonetheless. We do know her name. We know her name now. And she absolutely should be celebrated. As someone who was stalked by a, PDF file from the ages 8 to 11, I can tell exactly what point this girl is at. This isn't the first time these people have harassed her and her sister. She's exhausted every avenue of pleading to the adults to help her, and they've failed. I agree. This is just sickening. Sickening. And I cannot believe this person, like the guy arguing, would dare say that this is a white guy behind the camera. That's just such a stupid, stupid argument. What's funny here is this person says, I get that a lot of Americans look at this and see a little white girl with a weapon, and it's a shock to their system. What? We open carry way more powerful stuff than this. What are you talking about, lady? Anyway, but I lived in Scotland, and in many parts, this isn't much of a shock. And I dare say she probably wasn't carrying because of migrants. She was just carrying. This person's off their gourd and has no idea anything about American culture. I don't leave my house without my 45 on my waist. Ever. Ever. And here in Oklahoma, you don't see anybody walking around without something like that on their waist as well. You just don't. It's a normal, everyday thing. So I don't know what in the world that lady's talking about. Anyway, yeah, this is just psycho. The devil's working as hard as he can. What 14-year-old normal girl carries a knife and acts like that around on a daily basis? Something is effing wrong with her. This is an Irish guy, clearly. Becking, who says that? Or there's something very wrong with where she lives, which is the obvious answer, you know? Why is the person who wanted to assault her recording and posting the incident? Don't you think that's odd if he/she was intent on assault? No, I don't think that's weird. What I think is weird is how he didn't walk away. Who cares that they're carrying that stuff around? It's just unbelievable. Like, in American culture, it's pretty normal for someone to carry stuff. We don't get onto people unless they commit crimes, guys. You know? Unless they try to harm someone else. If somebody is walking around doing their thing, we typically leave them alone. Now, if they're on private property, a little different. They're on public property, do your thing, you know? As long as you're not hurting someone. So, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane to see the left even try to defend the migrants on this one. But of course, the left would love for all of us to be disarmed. If we were all disarmed, that trans person earlier today would have taken a lot more than 2 people, officially, and the other 17, who hopefully all will survive. They would have gotten a lot more. They wouldn't have been stopped. And they would have had a field day with it. That's what the left wants. There's no doubt about it. So, with that being said, guys, definitely protect yourselves. Definitely petition the crap out of this. Europe, do better. Do better before we send our National Guard to clean up your garbage, which I'm hoping we do. When we're done cleaning up the United States, I think Europe will be a nice place for us to clean up next. And as much as these people will sit there and complain and go, you can't do that, try and stop us. You ain't going to do anything about it, but sit there and watch. We'll get rid of the migrants for you at some point in time, probably. Here in the near future. And you all will sit there and watch. Or, we'll probably just stop trading with Europe entirely until they fix their own issues. But that will probably lead them going, well, can you lend us a few guys? You know? One way or the other. I see our military going into Europe and cleaning up their garbage mess and liberating the people that live there. That's what I see happening in the future. Mark my words on it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys here in the next one. Later.